I'm in ADT and I'm going to display the output of CDS view using ALV IDA and then add select options in that. So I'm going to first open a CDS view which I have already created. So under local objects, I can see a folder core data services. I will take a drop down over here. Under data definition, I will pick up a CDS view which is already created. Here is a CDS view which is already created, which displays the data from SBook table, which has field char ID and con ID and class. This is very simple CDS view. Now I am going to write a program to use select options and display the data of this CDS view. So I'm going to right click on programs, new ABAP program. Select options, give the name, description, ALV IDA select options, finish. So here in this program, first I'm going to declare a variable of type if SALV GUI table IDA, and this is an interface, standard interface. I have declared a variable of this, and now I'm going to define selection screen. So select options, selection screen, begin of block B1, select options, S underscore char ID for SBook dash char comma S underscore con ID for SBook dash con ID. Selection screen, end of block B1. So I'm saving the program. Here I'm getting one error, SBook char ID not known. That means I have to declare a table. So I will say tables SBook. Now I'm going to first display the data of CDS view through LO data. So I will say LO underscore data is equal to CL SALV GUI table IDA, and I'm going to call method create for CDS view, and I'm going to pass the name of my CDS view over here. So I will copy this name, to be on safer side I will convert this into caps. Okay, so I'm storing the output of this CDS view into this LO data. Now the next step is I am going to create one more variable. I'm going to create an object for the class. So I'm going to say data into bracket LO collector COL, and I'm going to create an object for the class CL SLV collect ranges. So I'm going to create this object of this class. What is the purpose of this class is to collect the ranges. I'm getting one small CL SLV collect ranges. Let me refer to the program which I have already created. sorry, the class name is CLSLV range tab collector. So CSSLV range tab collector. What is the purpose of this class and what we are going to do with select options? So basically here we are creating two select options and we are going to collect this into ranges, and then you are going to display it as a range. So you are going to create a range of this select option, and then you are going to pass this select option to this LO data. How we are going to do is I am showing you. So LO COL is equal to new CL range tab collector. So if you type COL LO COL, you will be able to see method add ranges for name, and I will press shift enter so that I can get the parameters, and here I will give name. The first select option is char id for field char id, so I will give the field name as char id. This should be in caps, and corresponding range name is s underscore char id, right? So I'm creating a range for s char id. Similarly, I will create a range for con id also. Shift enter again. Second field is con id and corresponding range is scon id. So I have created ranges. Now I am going to collect these ranges. So I am going to say LOCOL collect ranges, again shift enter, and here I am going to collect these ranges into one table. So any table, so I will give name as it underscore range. So I am going to collect this into this table it range, and now I am going to pass this table it range to this LO data. So I will say LO underscore data, and here you have options set select options. So you press shift enter, and here you need to pass the name of your table as a exporting parameter. So you say it underscore range, and you have to also handle exception over here. There are multiple exceptions, but this exception you have to definitely handle, that is CXSLV IDA unknown name. So let me start a loop for try, and end try. Maybe you can remove other exceptions. And the last thing is, now I am going to display LO data into full screen. So I will say LO data full screen, and display. Sorry. So I will save this program. So what I have done, I will repeat. I have created a variable LO data of type reference to this in standard interface is a if SLV GUI table IDA. Then I have created select options. Then I have stored the output of this CDS view into this LO data. Then I am creating an object of this class CLSLV range tab collector, wherein I am going to create ranges for select option. So with reference to this object, I am calling the method add ranges. First field is char id, so pass the name of field char id and corresponding range is char id. Second, again call the same method add ranges and pass the second field name for a second select option, that is con id, and corresponding range is scon id. Then collect both the ranges into one internal table, any internal table name with this method get collected ranges, and then you pass this internal table to your LO data with this method set select options. So this is how I am passing the name of internal table to this select options for LO data. Here I am catching the exception, ID unknown name, and then I'm displaying yellow data in full screen. I'm activating this program. Here you can see activation successful. Now if you execute this program, you will be able to see this is the selection screen. If I press execute directly, I will be able to see all the data. Here I can see there is char ID is LH. Let me go back and I will select char ID as LH and execute again. I can see the data with only LH char ID. So this is how you can use select options with ALV IDA. So please go ahead and try it.